And we're off.
Gymnast rocking the normal Link recolor and Reek using Grandma.
Ooh, I've not seen the grandma skin before, honestly. But it does look like they'll both be going for the same route at the start, going Cliff Plateau, followed by Bird's Peak, I'd expect.
Right, so here comes the first sequence break of the Randomizer.
A minute in and we're already breaking it. But as you can see on Jim's screen, he's doing some weird falling. And this is to get a glitch with storage, which I think you can probably explain better than me, Carl.
So yeah, if you cancel your Wind Waker 3 frames before you land on the ground, you'll be able to store different things such as cutscenes, chests, and text box and stuff. And with just chest storage, as we're using right now, you can just climb up walls and stuff and clip out of bounds really easily.
So as you saw there, on both the screens, after they pick up the chest, the game thinks they're still constantly trying to pick up the chest, and it messes with your hitbox. So that means you can just climb up walls like they're doing now, and flip through all sorts of things.
Freak is struggling a little bit with it.
Gymnast, interestingly, not going for storage again, and then going to Bird's Peak. Because they got the grappling hook from the first chest, which is obviously very nice.
Alright, Ray just got it. That's cool. Let's see if he notices that he has the grappling hook.
Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
No, he's not low. Oh, that's unlucky. Maybe he'll check his inventory now anyway. So for those of you who don't know, you can get into Cliff Plateau, Bird's Peak early in a few ways. So
yeah, the easiest way of with the grappling hook, like Jin did, just aim for the wall and just go out of bounds with it. And you can do chest storage like Rick is doing right now. It's a little bit trickier and finicky.
Because it's got the Link's got a weird hitbox, as we already mentioned, from opening the chest, and that makes it so you can't climb up ledges, and the ledge on Bird's Peak is just slightly too tall for you to be able to jump slash up it, so you have to do a jump off the side. Riekelt realizing who's got the grappling hook. And Jim racing ahead into outside already.
Windfall.
Sorry, Windfall. I always get those two messed up. Interestingly, Jim not getting Tingle straight away. There you go, so as you saw Right just do, you got to do a quite finicky jump slash to get onto the second layer. But then the messed up hitbox you can just walk straight through most walls. It's great.
Also, yeah, they're using the same seed, but they have different character models and textures. But they're using the same seed.
So Jim and Riekelt are now both going to clear out as many things as they possibly can on Windfall, as there's loads of items. Who's tracking today? Epic Josh he is. This is any percent, so they've just got to get the required items to finish the game. So that includes the 4 Triforce shards, the hook shot. Technically, the hook shot. You could do a Mortogger, which would be insane, but you most likely would have the hook shot, the Master Sword upgrades, and all the light arrow upgrades, and the grappling hook. I think that's it. Is there a command for the settings?
I don't know. But settings that are used are race mode, which highlights like 4 dungeons that has required items in them. We start with 4 Triforce shards. Mail and short side quests are gives you required items, and
speaking of which dungeons was it?
I don't actually know.
No, that doesn't have any of the settings. But yeah, most things that you're given for free have give you items. Any mail which you can get gives you items, unless it's paid mail. So, for example, Tingle? I want to say, yeah, Tingle's 200 rupee mail doesn't count as a. But for example, Arrow's, Orca's, and Beto's letter will count as items because you get them from dungeons. And then it could be any chest except for the Tingle chest in the dungeons, which are in the selected dungeons. There we go. Look. Thanks for the copy paste.
Alright, let's see if Gymnast or Riekelt is actually gonna equip the Hero's Charm, or if he's just gonna leave it be.
They both better equip it right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get the hero's charm and not equip it. It looks like Jim might not be, but hopefully at some point he does. Does Riek have it yet?
He has it, but it hasn't equipped it.
I think we just cancel the race now. If they're not going to equip the hero's charm.
Alright, that's going on the interview questions.
Why did you not equip the hero's charm?
Why didn't you equip
What's wrong with
the
you?
hero's charm?
Who
Alright,
hurt you? It's looking like maybe they need to head into Forbidden Woods soon, as they've got the grappling hook and the boomerang. Of course, we can really easily enter Forbidden Woods without the grappling hook, but of course, in logic, you require the grappling hook to enter Forbidden Woods.
yeah, like I'm just guessing now, but I'm pretty sure the dungeons might have been Forbidden Woods, Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, Wind Temple.
Ooh, that's a harsh draw.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. But
And that's
since
the difference.
Gymnast just got a leaf, that really...
Yeah, they're definitely going to Forbidden Woods. I doubt Dragon Rooster's in it now, actually.
James should be taking up the map.
And the delivery bag. It's not an amazing item, but it opens up lots of options, especially all the mail delivery and the Zanari's flower
Trading
side
quest.
quest. Yeah. This seed is pretty good to start off with. Both runners also opting to do Mila later in the run, which could be a smart decision, but she could also have a really good item like, I don't know, like Noru's Pearl, so they could open up her.
It's like a high risk, high reward thing.
Exactly. If you go for it and get a good item, and your opponent doesn't go for it, leaves it until nearer the end of the run, you're going to be at a great advantage.
Yeah.
But similarly, if you go for it and it's nothing, it's a joy pendant, for example, then you're not going to be able to get. You're going to be quite far behind because it takes a long time for Mila to run around, and there's usually not much you can do while she is running around, as entering any loading zone instantly resets her position.
I think Jim is doing Mila now. Which would
It
make
looks
sense.
like she is, yeah. I guess he doesn't want to risk, but I personally at this point would have gone to Forbidden Woods if it's in it, which I'm pretty sure it is. I keep forgetting. And Jim farming a few rupees here, which is a bit
not required.
usually unseen. Yeah, usually unseen because you usually get a high rupee very early on, as there's lots of them. But he's already done the 45 rupee. No, he needs to do the 45 rupee trading quest, and then a few of the mails cost 10 rupees as well. So you don't need many rupees for the race settings. But now I imagine we're going to see lots of waiting around from Gymnast, as, like I said, Mila takes a long time to run around.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see whether Riekelt will also go for Mila. But interestingly, both runners doing the identical route so far. Oh, and it looks like Riekelt's going to go straight to Forbidden Woods and not go for Mila. Let's see if his gamble's going to pay off. Jim's gamble's going to pay off. Ooh.
Alright, so there's no Tower of the Gods in the seed, but it's Forsaken Fortress instead.
And Winter Pillar Temple.
Yeah.
That's going to be rough because they take a long time. But no one should fret because Riekelt will probably go back and do Mila at some point anyway, so no one's lost any time there. But as you can see on his screen at the moment, entering Forbidden Woods without requiring the grappling hook.
Ooh, is the nerves getting too weak? Feeling the quick spins.
No, that's just pretty normal. Quick spins are hard, I swear.
That's debatable.
Look, okay, I can't do them. Oh, and Jim with that orange. All that magic. But as they've already got the boomerang to start off with, they can obviously cheese all the puzzle, which is always fun. I don't know whether it's faster here to actually climb all the way back up the bolts, or whether it's faster to just quickly save quit out and run back through the door.
I remember who for Trog said something like it's nice and faster to climb up.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm right there opening up the warp pop for in between dungeons. I doubt it'll be needed because I don't think that he'd have any real need to come back here after completing this dungeon, but
Yeah, he doesn't have to double dip into it, so I'll be surprised if he didn't finish it.
Jim absolutely storming ahead's almost caught up even after doing Mila.
Ooh. Reek dropping all the way down.
That is unfortunate. Nice skip from Jim.
Both of them got it. Cool.
I'm still disappointed that neither of them have equipped the hero shot.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some hero's charm action for you guys.
I got a big key. No need to skip that now.
But yeah, Rike's been making lots of small mistakes. I just wonder whether the nerves are getting to him now that it's in the tournament.
What do you reckon the length of the run will be at this point?
Ooh,
I'd assume
well,
a 2:20 time from
yeah, Connor. It's just really difficult to tell at this point, to be honest.
yeah, it's
But they
Steed is
usually,
normally between 2 hours and 3 hours, so
yeah, exactly. But this was quite a good start, so I reckon it'd be 2.5-ish.
yeah. It would have been faster if they had faster dungeons, or like it depends on if they get go mode more dungeons or if they
Go mode
get
is
all the chests.
Go mode is, for those who don't know, having the full Master Sword, the full everything you need to finish the game except for the Triforce pieces, which the Triforce pieces are always at the end of the dungeons behind the bosses now in the new race mode, so that's very helpful. And Jim picking up the bow in the maze, very cool.
That's really good for Jim and Reek.
Both pretty much neck and neck at this point.
Good
Apart
small
from
keys.
Jim has done Mila, but that might have no effect.
Alright, so we don't have to drop into the basement yet, which is good. Riekelt is one chest behind. Ooh, is he going for door storage?
Ooh. No.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Ooh, this is bad positioning for him. Alright. She's trolling.
Hopefully you can get storage soon.
Jim is instantly going to the mini boss. Something the other chest before. Alright, he gave up.
Down.
Failing storage is rough. And
Because storage is a frame puppet trick, but the timing of it depends on the height of the ledge, so it can be very difficult to do in certain places, especially if you've got used to doing storage in other places. Yeah, that's the glitch I was talking about earlier.
alright, Freak entering the Mofula fight as Jim leaves it. I think that's what it's called.
Easy, so
Oh god, the lag. Ooh, that's the thing I did not know of that Jim just did. Use the leaf from the grappling hook target, whatever it's called. And he falls down. That's really unfortunate with jump.
using next one.
And we got a
Oh.
bombs.
Nice, nice.
Ooh, and that boomerang pad for Jim was really good.
Mm-hmm. And the newsletter, because they've already got the bag, that could be That could lead to a very good item. Riekelt doing the exact same as Jim just did a moment ago. What is going on?
That's too bad. Oh, you can't grab onto those. I don't know if Reek knew that. Because an Iris Pearl. But it is not needed in this seed because there's no Towered Cogs.
This is quite cool what Jim's doing here. Oh, and that's unfortunate. But if you throw the boomerang and you side hop a lot, oh, I guess he's not going to do it now. But if you throw the boomerang and side hop very precisely, you can hit the little thing covering the chest without actually having to enter the center part.
Skullhammer, okay.
Looks like they'll be heading to Forsaken Fortress next then. But they need a Master Tool upgrade for that if they want to be defeating Phantom Gun.
Yes. And this also opens up private oasis.
Oh yeah, because they got the command lead, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Oh, and Gymnast now skipping the long lily pad blowing, I guess you could call it, lily pad blowing section by just doing lots and lots and lots of leaf pumps. So a leaf pump is where you click B to cancel a leaf and really quickly instantly re-equip the leaf. And what it does is, because there's a slight animation of Link bumping up after he opens the leaf out, it sustains your height, so you don't fall down like you naturally do when you use the Dengue Leaf, allowing for all sorts of cool ledge grabs and things like that you shouldn't usually be able to reach.
And Reek getting the boomerang strat and Skullhammer room, chest, whatever.
Yeah, it's always nice. Hopefully he'll be able to skip the leaf pad section. Leaf pad? Lily pad section, I don't know. It's kind of a flower pad. Don't know how you describe it.
Let's see if Reek knows what item he's missing in the dungeon. I don't think it does, sadly.
Wait, did he miss a chest?
No, but the boss key chest had a compass in it.
Oh, yeah. See where they check there. No, because there's still another chest left. There's still the double modular room chest, so this could still easily be. As far as they know, this could also still be the progression item.
Ooh, Reek failing the roll clip, trying to go out of bounds, skip having to do all the leaf pumps.
This is a frame perfect trick. If on the first frame you can stand on the ledge, you roll sideways, you can clip through the walls, which is pretty cool. And as you saw there, so he clipped around and just skipped that entire section. A different way Jim did, but probably a faster way if you can get that first time.
Jim's struggling a little bit to get code demos down. And one cycle.
Nice. Oh, what just happened with Riekelt there?
Oh, what is the thing? Alright.
Usually you wouldn't have to do this, because if you got the hook shot in this room, you can just shoot your hook shot underneath the door onto the chest and you can skip the puzzle, which is pretty cool.
Jim side hopping into the Triforce shard to skip getting a animation of Link picking up the Triforce, showing it off to the world.
But as you can see with the new race mode, so I guess it's not that new anymore, but still, the race mode, there will always be a Triforce shard at the end of the 4 dungeons included in the randomizer. It looks like Jim may be far ahead at the moment, but obviously it's still all to play for, as it's a randomizer. Anything could happen pretty much.
Ooh, the Master Sword.
They're definitely heading to Forsaken Fortress now.
Yeah. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and say that there's gonna be like an epilepsy warning. Most likely, when they do the super swim.
Oh, Jim are heading off to the worst island first, always.
Bomb Island.
Now, let me tell you about Bomb Island, guys. Ooh. So, this island is amazingly designed and is really shines through the amazing gameplay mechanics of this. Everyone loves it, unconditionally. And I don't know why anyone could possibly ever hate this. But Bomb Isle consists of all these of 3 different puzzles almost, using switches and these. Oh, I don't know what they're called. What are the fire
Magtails?
Yeah, magtails, and magtails to put onto said switches.
Jim's probably getting onto the switch.
Like I said, displays the amazing movement, just the amazing mechanics. Riekelt also getting the one side. I wonder whether he'll go for Bomb Isle or whether he'll go straight for Forsaken Fort. I wonder whether Jim will get it perfectly today. Oh,
Is
very
he
good.
falling down?
I think so.
He tried to back it up.
Ooh.
Almost got it.
But the problem is so he threw the magtails onto the switches. The problem is they can land in the right place, but if they land next to the switch, even if it looks like they're on it, it doesn't press down the switch, which is very irritating.
A treasure shard from Bomb Island.
I'd have quit the race at this point, so they're doing great.
Let's see if Reek is doing the same route.
And I guess Jim is now off to private racing. I think he was going in that direction anyway. Yeah, I think he is.
And they seem to be doing the same route.
If you're wondering what they're doing with their sail as well, you can see they're constantly opening and closing it. That's because whenever you open the sail, similarly to like leaf pumping, you get a little speed boost instead of a height boost whenever you open the sail with an animation. So if you repeatedly open the sail, you're permanently going to have that slight speed boost, so you go a little bit faster. It doesn't save much time. What was it, like 3 seconds for an entire quad?
Yeah, something like that. I don't really remember the times.
But it saves a bit of time, so you may as well do it because sailing sections are boring anyway.
Alright, so in the private aces here, now we're gonna skip the maze just by jump attack with the skull hammer to the pegs, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
no?
if you angle it right, when you jump, if you angle it right when you do the jump attack, the hammer just lines up on top of the peg, so you hit it down. If you do just a straight angle, the hammer is too far, so it makes the peg wobble instead of actually damaging it. So you got to get it's not an insanely precise angle, but you still can't have any on. And there's 2 chests here as well, so they'll be getting the first chest with all these tricks, but they'll have to get the second chest the vanilla way, as they don't have the hook shot. And the empty bottle opening up Grandma's letter, and also now they can get some soup, which is really.
Reek missing the magtail throw. The first
And that
switch.
was what I was talking about with everyone loving Bomb Isle. And missing another one.
Ooh, that is bad.
Not struggling with the quick spins now, though.
Nose to mom. That's another mail they can get. And they haven't finished the trading quest yet, right?
No, they haven't. So I reckon the route now, they'll go to Great Fish, and then now to do the trading quest, and then they'll go to Outset, deliver the mails, and get Cafe Bar Postman with the Mobman's letter. No, sorry, Maggie with the Mobman's letter.
Chevy, that should be a thing, but I don't think it is. It'd be fantastic.
Is Grandma going to see her doppelganger? Yeah, so Jim heading off to probably Great Fish now to complete the trading quest. Luckily, you can do all the trading with just one Goron. And it's very quick.
You only need to trade twice, so it's really quick, really nice for us runners. And Reek is going Windfall. Is he doing Mila now, maybe? No? Okay.
Heading straight to Maggie, maybe not. Maybe missing out the trade quest. Interesting. Did he get Note to Mum? That was it. That was the second chest in. Yeah, he must have got Note to Mum. So I reckon he's probably delivered.
Wait, did he do Private Oasis?
Wait, no, I don't think he did actually. Good point.
Oh. That's really good.
The hook shot opens up lots of options. So you can now get both the chests in Diamond Step, along with being a required item to finish the game if you don't want to do a Fairy or Morth Hover.
He's doing paw print now, okay. Going in to finish it?
Yeah, I guess, because there's still 2 items left in there, so there's still lots of items there. Because obviously when you play the randomizer, you want to maximize the number of items you can get per second. If you can get more items in another location, it means you've obviously got a higher chance of getting the items you need.
Gymnast gets the soup.
Soup is extremely helpful as it completely heals you, completely replenishes your magic, and also gives you a damage boost until you get hit or reset the game. And also, you can do a glitch where you open up the menu on the same frame you drink the soup, and you change out the item that the soup was on, and it allows you to keep your soup fully stacked.
Dupe that soup.
And right there, getting the fire arrows in
Paw print.
paw print, yeah.
that was actually a good call of him. So now we can finish more in Windfall later when it comes back for it.
Because now the fire arrows get you creep, and they also get and the other arrows being in the mail
Ooh.
from Grandma.
All
This could
right.
be early light arrows, which is always really helpful.
And Reek did not do private races because he does not have a bottle. And he's going trading quest now.
I don't quite know where Grandma got those fire and ice arrows from anyway.
It was supposed to be our life savings, but
So
whatever, I suppose.
actually, that was interesting. Right, playing Grandma got the fire and ice arrows on his screen. Right as Grandma gave Jim the fire and ice arrows. Maybe a bit of cheating going on there.
Thinking.
Jim taking the slow route up to the top for some reason.
And I think Reek is going private races now.
Yeah, it does look like that. Probably head south from here. Yeah, private oasis. And Jim about to get the 2 chests from Creeb, and the transparent chest is now also included in the race settings.
Ooh, he falls down.
And now he goes for the quick line, which is odd. Don't know why he didn't do that the first time.
The bonk. Another bottle.
Another empty bottle, cool.
Now we can dupe that soup.
Okay, now we can truly dupe the soup, because if when you pause and drink the soup on the same frame, if you replace the soup bottle with an empty bottle, it gets replaced, or any kind of bottle, the contents of that bottle get replaced with a half a thing of soup, half a bottle of soup. So you can just have infinite soup at that point. But both runners could be getting light arrows any moment now.
What did Grandma have? She had the light arrows or the fire ice arrows. For Jim, it's gonna be no. Yeah, just arrow progression is good. Word for it.
Riekelt was getting trolled a bit by those rats in the private oasis basement, because if they're running around, you can't target to get your angle, because obviously you target.
You would target rats is annoying.
Oh, also though, he has the hook shot when going into private oasis, so he doesn't have to get the second chest vanilla. He can clip through walls and grab and hook shot onto things, which is very, very, very cool.
Yeah, I can
But Zanari only being 200 rupees, so not that helpful.
Reek got him from Paw Print. So we know where both locations are for the arrows.
There you go. So as you saw there, Reek, if you sidle behind the ladders and you equip the hook shot, your camera gets forced out of bounds, so you can hook shot things through walls, which is really. And Jim heading off to Pauper now, about to get the light arrows. Let's see if Reek goes and gets Grandma.
Yeah, he's getting the ferry. Gymnast has done a little bit more locations than Reek, so he currently has the lead. That might change soon, depending on what they do.
And light arrow. That's
Light
going to
arrows.
make everything really quickly now because they one-shot every enemy, which is amazing. Jim forgetting that he doesn't have the power bracelets there.
And the orange rupee.
Right, hot on Jim's heels is about to get the light arrows as well because the other arrow upgrade is. And will Grandma be saving Link or will Grandma be saving herself? Wait, what?
2 grandmas? What?
Now we should be like double sad for Grandma. Get some Bible thump in the chat. Both players are pretty even at the moment, actually. But that's because Jim has done a lot more items and Reek's been making lots and lots of small mistakes, probably due. But if Reek doesn't go and get those items at Gymnast as well, then at the moment they're pretty even. Ooh, and Jim getting storage. I don't know what he's going to be doing here. Entering Wind Temple early, maybe? I don't know. I've never seen this before.
I think it's actually sailing over to.
Oh, and he's going to
fast.
do the Helmrock first. He's going to do the Helmrock first glitch.
Yeah. And we see
So-
Rico to Diamond Step.
So Diamond Step can be done very quickly using there's so many glitches in Diamond Step. For example, the collision just isn't there in one of the floors, and you can fall straight through it. You can jump up onto fences, which you shouldn't be able to because they just didn't put collision there, and all sorts of weird things. So that's fun. But Jim here with the chest storage, as we saw at the start, allows you to run up walls. So he will most likely be running straight to the final boss from the beginning, skipping all the other items, then coming back for them later. Ooh, it's unlucky on Riekelt screen.
We jumped over, okay. Good thing with the had the leaf though, it makes it a lot faster and easier to back up if they fail. And Jim is no, he can still clip up there, right? Forgot about it.
Interesting. I'd have thought Jim would go for what you call it, Helmrock early. Oh, he looks like he still is.
And he's still in the level 1 master, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Basic one.
master sound. Oh look, Why don't we just do this in Wind Waker HD? You can just climb up the wall for door.
Omega lol.
Look at that, door clip skip. And as you can see on right screen, look, the collision just isn't there. And you can jump straight through the boat.
We just quick shot back up. I'll get a mirror shield.
Ooh, Mirror Shield opens up not only Earth Temple, but it also helps. It opens up Angular Isle, which can sometimes contain a very good item.
None of them has actually done Fire Mountain or Ice Ring yet, though.
But once Jim finally rolls to the top, Mirror Shield is not required, no, because upon entering the propaganda fight, the game gives it to you automatically. Technically, it's required to finish the game, but you don't need to get it yourself. The game gives it to you. But since Earth Temple is in this, it is required.
Yeah.
So Jim, they're getting storage and storing the cutscene of Helmrock King rising back up out of the ground. That allows him to fall down into the pit, which allows a very fast fight, as usually the Helmrock King fight has got loads of RNG based on what attacks Helmrock King does, and it can lose loads of time if you've ever seen a Wind Waker HD 100%.
Jim trying to dupe the soup.
And he gets it, nice. And now he has that half soup bottle, which is very helpful.
Yeah, like Cal said earlier as well, it gives you a damage boost. Like, do twice as much damage with it activated, so it is very fast to kill Hamrock with it.
And you'd be able to see that if they did equip the Hero's Charm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that soup trick most people learn very quickly because it is extremely useful and it saves so much time compared to having to go back for soup or just finding magic. Oh, and nothing in Nida Rock for Riekelt. That's an unfortunate gamble thing.
Ooh.
Now, it may look like Jim is miles ahead right now, but remember, he has not done any of Forsaken Fortress yet. He only did the boss. And it looks like Reich may be going for the Super Swim now, so epilepsy warning, I guess.
I think he should be, but he might be going creep.
Yeah, he's going to be doing creep.
Getting the mail from that. Not the best RNG for Jim, but doesn't really matter. If you stand under Planet Gun, you will always deflect the lightning all in one hit.
Right, getting the light arrows now.
And Phantom 2 cycle with the soup.
Very nice.
And I think Riek is Mila now. Yeah, he is. This is why it's like a high risk, high reward thing. Because now if you would do Mila, you can also light a lighthouse and get a creep before Mila's done with her. Before she has walked around Windfall.
But he has to be very quick because too much delay whilst lighting at the lighthouse and you will miss Mila running around. Which is obviously then disastrous because you have to go all the way back and get her to run around again.
Yeah. But he'll be going safe and change the direction
But he turned the ring the wrong way to start the turbine, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
He forgot about that. And he does not know about it.
Ooh. Or does he? Oh, realizing his mistake. I don't think he knows what he's done. I don't think he knows the wind has to be facing north when you start the wind turbine, windmill.
Yeah.
But Jim picking up command melody, which is a really important part of completing our tempo and wind tempo. Well, less so wind tempo, but
The bait bag. Which is not really required because we've already done it.
yeah, the bait bag unlocks Bird's Peak Rock, but obviously there's about a million ways to get in there early. Usually, if you get the bait bag, it's just a good sign that you needed to go there.
And he gets the Master Sword upgrade.
This might be coming in as quite a quick seed now.
So Gymnast is missing the iron boots and the power bracelets to enter any of the dungeons. And then he's missing
He's also still missing the hero's charm.
he's missing the last upgrade to the Master Sword until he can rush through all the dungeons.
But Reich's still not realizing his error. Now trying to go through loading zones to see if he can turn on the windmill. It's not going to help him. As you can see, that is some visible confusion there. So he's just going to give up and go to daytime, it seems.
Might just try to reset it.
And Jim now heading to Diamond Steps, so he'll be getting the Mirror Shield and a Rupee, if I remember.
Yeah, the Mirror Shield.
And there we go, and Riekelt now turning on the windmill, and Jim going for the push clip.
I did not know that was possible in this game.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. I didn't know that it's possible in SD either, which is pretty cool. And going for a faster route to get the next chest as well.
Wow, how did I not know this?
That is kind of a mind blow, and I must admit I didn't know that either.
What? That's great.
That's really fast. That's cool. Like, that area is, as you can see, is just unbelievably broken. Nothing there works like it's supposed to. So what he did there was he went onto that dodgy collision on the boat, and because he drops the bomb in his position, the game kind of panics and goes, but there's a bomb standing exactly where you are, and just shoves you into the boat. So usually if your bomb drops on you whilst you were just standing there, it would push you forward. But obviously there's a collision there, but the collision's very dodgy, so it just shoves you anywhere it can. Jim now do need a rock as well, or not?
He's going to mail first.
Mail first. What letters were they? Paying for the tingle letter.
Pog. He got Ariel's letter, right?
Oh, and now epilepsy warning on right screen as he's about to go for the super swim. Genuinely, if you have epilepsy, it might be a smart idea to look away, because this is a bit intense. And Jim picking up the iron boots from What would that have been? Note to Mum, maybe? Arrow's letter, Iron Boots. So now he can go to Earth Temple?
Wind Temple.
Oh, and right, giving up with the Super Swim. So if you got epilepsy, you can watch again.
He might be doing double surge though.
Ooh, maybe. Yeah. Ooh.
No.
No, he's not. Jim with some very fine sniping skills.
I hope that even works. Thinking. And Gymnast goes to Windfall, most like to Wind Temple maybe? No? You have something left to do here? Oh, the Picto Box, I didn't even know what it is.
Oh, he picked up the Picto Box from, where would that, I don't know where he picked that up from. It must have been in, Forsaken Vault. So now you can get another 3 items, which is very good. You can, because now the 2 chests inside of, Lenzo's house have been added to the race settings, which is very cool. But Reich also doing the Helmut King first, so he'll be using the glitched collision to climb all the way. Ooh.
And the power bracelets. All he needs now is the last master upgrade.
Yeah, as soon as Gymnast picks up this final Master Sword upgrade, he will be able to just rush through all the dungeons doing any tricks. But until that point, he will probably have to check every single chest still in the dungeons, which is very... And like I said, 3 items, so you can now go and deliver the picture of Lenzo with Menenko to Pompey and Werner, I believe their names are.
Pompey and Vera? Yeah?
Vera, yeah. You have to talk to them twice though, which is really annoying. Ooh. But nothing good there. And now we can definitely expect to see the same storage of the cutscene in Helmut King from Riekelt. And Jim going to... Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Must be going to win.
Okay, let's go to Wind Temple.
Which I'm kind of surprised.
Go on.
I feel like Wind Temple is so much faster than Earth Temple when you've got all the items. So I would try and make it so that I had all the items when I was in Wind Temple, and I'd do Earth Temple first. But I guess that's... I guess you can also skip out many mirrors room in Earth Temple if you've got all the items, which is quick. I'm right taking a few tries to get storage there. But a worrying thing about this trick which Riekelt doing right now is that it does have a quite a low chance, but it's still a chance of soft locking the game. When you jump down the pit, there's a chance that Helmrock will just never follow you down and you will be soft locked. So you have to save and quit at that point, which loses you probably about 2 minutes as you have to climb all the way back up. And Jim getting the boss key off the
Reek getting a little bit unlucky with Helmrock there. There we go. He is not using the soup though.
soup doesn't make a difference for first phase, but he might equip the soup for the second. Doesn't seem like he is actually. Hopefully Reek will now go to Earth Temples so we can have a quite interesting race.
He still needs power bracelets though.
Yeah, but he'll find them. He'll get the pit tier box on the way through Forsaken Fortress. Because Reek's still in it. If Jim goes through the entirety of Wind Temple and does not find the final Master Sword upgrade, that means it's most likely an Earth Temple. And if Reek goes to Earth Temple, it's all.
There are a lot of different models for Link. So in this tournament so far, I think we've seen regular Link. We've seen Grandma right here and now. We saw Goku
Wasn't there a
yesterday,
snake? There was a snake as well, wasn't there?
and
Solid snake.
yeah, it was Solid Snake. There might be more models showing up.
You won't see any from me though. Unfortunately, I always use Sans, but the problem is he's got like really scrawny looking legs because obviously it's just, and that really messes with visual cues, like on things such as the hop for the second statue in
Kripma Hop.
Tower of the Gods. Yeah.
Yeah, with the light arrows, you just one shot basically all enemies, so it's
And also-
really good to have them early.
Also, they're helpful for Earth Temple, sorry, because Jalhala, the final boss, has got a really weird interaction with light arrows where it instantly puts him in the physical state when you shoot him with the light arrows. Usually, you'd have to target him with the mirror shield with light on it for about 5 or 6 seconds. I don't know how long it is, probably 2 or 3, in order to make him into that physical state. But if you use light arrows, he instantly becomes that state where you can then damage him, which is really interesting because it's not like any other character in the game where they just instantly die, which means that the developers have specifically programmed that interaction with light arrows, suggesting that maybe at some point you might have been able to refight the bosses with light arrows, which would have been pretty cool. But Gymnast here, skipping the mini cyclones room.
Yeah, this backflip and leaf pull he's doing is actually really precise. It looks way easier than it is, for sure.
Now, he still has one more use for Makar before we throw him away. We need Makar to get the fan going so we can reach the upper rooms. But as soon as we got Makar to do that for us, we no longer need him at all because you can skip every other use.
Alright, Riek getting the upgraded to the Master Sword.
But no Picto box, it seems. Where was the Picto box then? Maybe it was in mail. And now Makar is done with for Jim. We shouldn't need Makar for the rest of the dungeon now, so that's what it's out for. Oh, right, does have the Picto box, so he's about to get the power bracelets. And what you can see on Jim's screen there, so in this room, usually what would happen is you'd have to use your iron boots to destroy all the floors, and each time you'd fall down, a new wave of enemies would spawn that you'd have to kill and before you could get back up. However, if you stand right on the edge and do some precisely timed jump slashes, or just simply hold up, you can grab the ledges and not fall. But on the last one, since you go into cutscene the moment you destroy it, you can't hold up or do your jump slashes. So instead, you have to time it with a bomb explosion, which is actually quite difficult and precise. So that the moment you destroy that platform and the cutscene starts, the bomb pushes you back up onto the top edge. And then you can do another bomb boost if you time it right with a jump slash to just jump up straight onto the second level. And because you've taken that damage from the bomb, the spikes no longer damage you, and you can just jump straight.
So here comes the second really convenient usage of the light arrows. This is because this main boss can be real slow to do.
Especially if you've only got the regular bow, which has happened quite a few times before, because you have to chip damage down the main wizard. I don't know. Does it have a specific name? Ooh, but the Master Sword there.
And that's basically go mode. You just need to try for shards.
So Jim will now be skipping the rest of the dungeon, and he should be clipping down into the lower level using the hook shot. Yeah, he'll be going to do that.
Oh, he's doing a bomb clip actually.
Oh, I've never seen this before. We do read chat. We decide whose audio is played pretty much by if they're leading, we'll probably play. Or say if one of the players has got one of the players is also commentating on their run, because people like, for example, Linkus, he likes to commentate over his run whilst playing it, but obviously not read chat. So we wouldn't put his audio on because we want on his commentary also on here, if you can understand.
Also, I want to do a quick shout out to the runners. Riek and Jim was playing real well, and you should go ahead and follow them. I think that's the command. Yeah, there they have the links. And if you would like to follow any of us commentators and our tracker, Epic Joshi, then you can follow us on those links. And Reek is also doing Wind Temple. How far ahead is Jim? He's basically the full dungeon, almost. All of Wind Temple.
So it really depends on how quickly Reek will get to the correct spot, because he could do a lot of options before he goes to do the last chests down at the bottom. And of course the best music playing on Jim's setup. Get some sour, please.
Yeah, God, this seed is really good.
Ooh, and as you can see here, Jim's trying to skip a phase. If you land a quite precise hook shot, you can skip a phase. In the original game, that's quite dangerous to go for, as it's got quite a high chance of actually soft locking. Luckily, the creators of the Randomizer, Lego, managed to fix the soft lock, so that's pretty good. Will he get his second time? He sure does.
Now we're gonna see a fully broken Earth Temple.
What do you need to do, Earth Temple? You need one small key, don't you?
No, you don't.
You don't even need a single small key.
Just run and like sequence break it, it's fine.
It's just fine.
Yeah,
So they won't
it's fine, it works.
They won't even need to open a single chest, because they don't even need the boss key. You can skip the boss key too. So this will be very interesting to see.
Alright, that's cool, Trog. Though it's only Japanese that can crash there. Reek trying to snipe the war pot. Misses. He's gonna do it again, or oh, seems like he's skipping that for now.
Looking at Reek's clips, I reckon he'll go for the other method, so you can hook shot one of the faces and just pull out the leaf. Or not.
What's been the fastest race mode run? Wait, I think it's like 1:20, 1:30 something. I'm pretty sure Gymnast actually has the fastest, according to Speedruns Live. I can look it up. Wait. Yeah, Gymnast has a 1:26.08, which is the fastest race that has been done. .121 is with old version, okay. And yeah, Gymnast has chest storage and is going to just simply go out of bounds here with a roll clip and skip medley. Alright. Yeah.
Jim is now going to skip the small key usually required to get into that room, which is. But I'm not sure. Oh, and he's now going to do another clip to skip the next stone, which you'd usually have to destroy with light and what's her face? Oh my goodness, not having a good day today. What's her name? Medley.
Medley.
And because he's still got that chest storage, he can now just run straight past this song stone as well. He's run over the top of it, in fact. Ooh, and Reich falling down. So he'll have to reload before he can go and get all the items again.
Gymnast going out of bounds once again. This is cheating.
And now Gymnast will just go straight to the end even without the boss key, because you can just skip the boss key as we're about to see with the messed up hitbox. Messed up.
And he's made it to the boss.
And now we'll see that interaction with the light arrows coming into play, making the boss extremely easy. And he doesn't have the bombs equipped, but he'll throw a few bombs around and do some jump slashes and quick spins to try and kill as many of these things as he can. I don't... Do they have a name?
They probably have. I don't know it though.
Spirit thingy.
Yeah, those things.
They've been officially renamed to Spirit thingies, guys. Oh, and he got 3 of them with 1 bomb there. That was very nice. So hopefully he'll get a 3 cycle. pose, of
Are
course.
you? Okay. Yeah.
I must admit, I prefer spirit thingies because when someone says Poe, I'd think of ones in TP, and they scared the life out of me. I played that game when I was very young. And just a little noise they made. Ugh. It was just that. Didn't they laugh as well? That was the worst bit, I think. But anyway, Jim picking up the final Triforce piece here, and he'll be off to fight Puppet Gang.
And Reek falling
Oh.
down.
Luckily, it's not that big of a deal. You can just get caught by the handmaster. Going for the one goal. But now Gymnast has the full Triforce, full Master Sword, light arrows, and the and so now
The lag is back. Monk Extreme. Yeah, Cal, you were lagging. Robot. Lag. No.
Sorry about that. Chimpanzees concerned. Skip. Yeah, you got third try skip. Third try step time. The English is hard, okay? He got the third try stair climb. And Riekelt finally picking up the Master Sword for 2 hours, so he'll be on his way to finish game.
Yep, and he already has the boss key skip, so he just finish this dungeon as fast as he can. And do Earth Temple. I think Reek is doing the roll flip method. Or not. He is back. Oh, no it is. Just another one than one I thought it was doing. He's failing these rolls. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop typing puns in the chat. Because they're really bad, I'm sorry, just no.
So mad. Omega
Yeah,
roll.
can someone ban Dean? Is there any moderators in the chat?
Hey, we got a sub. Carvia's with his Twitch Prime sub.
Cool. Getting the GG emoji. But Riekelt there, if you missed it earlier, skipping the need from the car there, is you can just do a quite precise leaf flight, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Did someone say bad puns in chat, by the way?
No, right, we actually need them on the chat to ban these puns, they're bad. I can just about accept good puns, but guys, come on.
For those who's not reading chat, yeah, Dean needs to be punished. And those puns are surely better than poetry.
So now Gymnast will be trying to kill Puppet Ganon, which you can do by sniping his tail. It's a lot harder in Wind Waker SD, as you can't actually move whilst in the first person camera. But he needs 3 shots per phase. He's got 2 down for the first one.
Ooh, that one was close. And he got it.
Very quick. Yet puns are a punishable offence. Ha ha, ha ha. I think we should definitely punish him for that.
Alright, let's see if we can get a trip shot maybe from Gymnast86 here.
Ooh,
That was close.
I don't think he aimed it quite right, to be honest.
He got his correct frame, just aimed a little bit too much to the right. There we go.
Oh,
Alright, go for a trog shot. Who's missing shots? Ooh, the snipe. Ah, no trog shot. That's bad.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
But those snipes were
That was
good.
really nice, yeah. Riekelt now finishing up Wind Temple. And you can rush straight through our temple as well. Unfortunately for Riekelt, it looks like Jim will be winning this. But hey ho, you never know. Real men don't get Zelda hearts. And that was also pretty cool from Jim. What you can do there is you cancel grabbing the rope and instantly re-grab the rope, gaining a little bit of height, and then you can do it repeatedly if you mash fast enough to climb up. Lolly, you just been roasted in the chat. Are you gonna sit there and take that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have anything to say about it.
Just cry and ask for him to be back.
No, I'm not like you.
Wow.
And Ganondorf. We can have nice Zelda.
because using the suit not only
He
heals
already
your
had a
health
suit,
and
so
yeah, but someone in chat mentioned the magic. You use the suit because it also gives you a damage boost, so that allows him to do the phases faster. And GG.
GG. Yeah, he already had double damage. Let's see if we can get Jonathan for an interview, maybe.
Ooh, hold on a moment. We'll just switch over to Riekelt's audio as well since he's still playing. And Zelda being very angry at the end there on Jim's.
Breaking a small key. We'll see how much he'll be able to skip of the dungeon.
For some reason the audio not switching.
Ooh. It was there.
There you go, fixed it.
There now.
Just had to switch there and switch back.
Alright, cool. Ooh, Reek not go moding. I think he wants the boss key.
I mean, he probably just doesn't know that you can skip a lot of the rooms using all those roll clicks.
Reek knows how to play this dungeon really fast. He's a Windmaker HD all dungeon speedrunner, so
Oh, odd.
he definitely knows how to do boss key skips. So I don't know why he's doing this. Because he could just finish the dungeon now if he wanted to.
Maybe he wasn't paying attention looking at his items. It's quite possible.
It's a good question.
Hello.
Hello.
GG, man.
GG.
Thank you. that was, looks like I ended up making a lot of right decisions. Pretty much.
Hold on, I'm just going to see if I can
Like right
turn
speed.
you up. So. So what was your, I don't know, I guess probably a good question to start with. What was your biggest regret during that? What did you wish you had done or hadn't done
My
earlier, maybe?
biggest regret. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I wish I hadn't done Bomb Isle because it was useless.
Yeah, you didn't get too much trouble in it. I was wondering, what about the Hero's Charm? You seemed to not quit that. What was going on there?
Well, you see, as a speedrunner, I value my seconds dearly. And unfortunately, equipping the Hero's Charm does take a few seconds of currency to equip. So,
Surely the sacrifice for looking that good is worth it.
I don't. For all I know, Riekelt could have been right on my tail the entire time. So,
You're like a kill the animals type of guy.
yes.
Nice file name as well. What was that for? You
That's just always my file name.
Oh, okay. Is it for the ending screen?
I mean, it's for any time the character's name is on screen. It works best in Ocarina of Time when Navi's always like, "Ree, we have to go see Saria."
That sounds amazing. I didn't even think about that. That's great.
Yeah, his Riekelt's, looks like he has light arrows and the fully powered up Master Sword.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like nerves were getting to Riekelt because he has been making lots of small mistakes, but it's just stuff like missing quick spins constantly and things like that.
Ah, okay.
But of course, props to both runners. They're both amazing runners. Like, it probably would have taken, for example, me and Ollie probably a lot longer than both these guys are going to take to do this. Forehead.
Why add a forehead? Are you telling me that you're better than Gymnast right now?
No, I added the forehead because I didn't want you to feel bad.
Sure, whatever.
So, the dungeons that came up, best options, or would you have preferred other dungeons? I don't know.
I think it would have been faster if either Earth or Wind Temple was replaced with Dragon Roost, because Dragon Roost tends to be much faster than Earth or Wind Temple. But it was good that we had a Forsaken Fortress, because Forsaken Fortress is by far the shortest one.
Yeah, pulling out the new Helmrock Foot. I guess it's kind of new, isn't it? I don't know, have you done that in runs before in the past?
Yeah, that strat's actually like 6.5 years old. It was found in like 2012, so
Fair
we've been
enough.
doing that for a long time.
I haven't really, I just haven't seen anyone in Randomizer do it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this was a very good seed. Will you ever opt for a skin other than other than Link?
I think I'm down to try maybe Grandma next time or something. It all depends if I stop being lazy and actually download some models, because every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use a different model this time, then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't download any of them.
I mean, the grandma is great, especially when you go and visit actual grandma.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, Riekelt should be coming in to a close here soon. Did he pick up the boss key yet?
He did.
So he probably won't be going for the boss key skip.
No, most likely not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quaid asks a good question. When can we replace Grandma with Link?
Exactly. We need Link lying on the bed. Grandma needs to save Link for once, yeah.
Grandma needs to save her grandson, and then go save the world.
We also discussed that. How is Grandma so good at using the sword?
I'm pretty sure she's gotten many years of lessons from Orca.
Yeah, I guess he's right across the road, you can call it.
He's like 20 feet away on the island, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. They should have gone with that from Legend of Zelda from the start. There was always the hero of time, but you played as Grandma instead, and just completely outclassed him.
Link should have learned how to use the sword from Grandma in that case. Wouldn't that have been awesome if your grandma taught you how to use the sword?
Or Grandma taught you like hurricane spin.
Yeah, if they like change Link's grandma, they might as well change Orca to grandma.
When's the mod to
Oh
just
wait,
replace
that's too
every...
confusing.
No, when's the mod to replace every NPC with Grandma?
I think that would get a bit confusing.
Okay, maybe not the bosses and enemies, but like...
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the bosses. That would be weird. You go to the boss of Earth Temple and it's just a giant ghostly grandma.
Yeah, hello, just a giant Grandma.
Change everyone into Tingle.
And Dragon Hunter's Cavern Grandma just pops out of the lava in the boss room.
Oh my god, that would actually be terrifying. I don't quite know how Grandma's Caledonian should work though.
You can give her more arms.
What about a disfigured? No, you'd have to have like a decapitated Grandma for Godin, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And that truly would be scary. I'm still looking forward to it. Someone make it happen. So anyway, Riekelt picking up that last Triforce shard now. Off to go and fight Ganon. Oh, get her a flying Grandma. Look at that, truly is scary. Nintendo missed a trick there.
And then, of course, right at the end of the game, you'd have Puppet Grandma.
Phantom Grandma, Puppet Grandma, and Gerudo Grandma. When's Grandma being added to Smash?
Oh my god, I've been asking that question since Brawl came out.
We need it, dude. Imagine adding a Piranha Plant before you added Grandma. Grandma for Smash. Oh, and Riekelt also not a book in the Heroes Charm still.
Rip Cal. His internet seemed to die.
Oh,
He's back.
Am I back?
you are
Oh,
back.
You're back.
So Riekelt probably going in at a time in about 2 hours, maybe 5 minutes. I doubt it, but probably about 2 hours. That's still an amazing scene because, like Lolly said, like Christ said earlier, it seeds usually between 2 and 3 hours. So 2 hours is usually the low end, and Jim did. That must have been amazing.
Well, yeah, it was mainly fast because I could skip checking some of the chests in Wind Temple and all of the chests in Earth Temple. Like, normally it would probably take me at least like an extra 10 minutes or so to check all the chests in Earth Temple, but because I could just get chest storage and go through the whole thing, it didn't take very long at all.
Yeah, that was really good. Scene. It was really fortunate to have the last Master Sword upgrade in Wind Temple as well.
Yeah. Because I could have chosen to go to either Earth Temple or Wind Temple at the end, and I ended up getting lucky because I chose Wind Temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
luckily both of you guys chose Wind Temple, so don't have any ridiculously long ones. Pretty good.
Yeah, if any one of you would have done the other dungeon, it would have looked like differently. I had a timer right now. So
Chat, do you have any questions for Jim? Riekelt getting the swag strap to avoid opening the. When is Groose cosplay, apparently?
Oh, yeah, I kind of still owe my chat that. I don't know when, I'm sorry.
Was that a sub goal?
Not really. It was kind of a joke, but it ended up turning into something serious, so I gotta do it at some point. Why didn't I get a sub 130? Well, you see, there's this thing called the Randomizer that places items randomly in chests. And I did not choose all the correct chests on my first try, so I did get some useless items.
You should have just avoided the hookshot and gone more cover, honestly.
Well, I actually consider doing that if Wind Temple isn't required, and I don't find the hookshot.
I think we've only seen that happen once. Someone actually doing more cover.
ooh, good first snipe from Reek
Yikes, my stream really is far behind.
first, but like just avoid the junk, just choose the right chests. That's like great tips for like everyone's doing a randomizer, to be honest. You should definitely listen to that guy.
Also, Zelda disappeared on my screen.
So is there anything you'll be improving on or doing from that?
Not that I can immediately think of now. I think overall I did fine.
So when is your next race? Who are you racing against the next race and why is it me?
I mean, do you want to race next?
Well, it has to be done.
I know it has to, but I mean, we don't have to race immediately because we still have like, what, 3.5 weeks?
Yeah. All the time left.
I mean, if you want to, we can race after this. I'm still free.
Always, dude.
Cano
Straight
Blade.
away into another road.
Uh,
Don't do it, he's on good form. Yeah, Rick getting kind of unlucky with his snipes right now, so he's having to throw the keys and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm really sorry about that, Trog. I'll be sure to only open useful chests next time.
Also, where was Trog Shot, honestly?
This game does not have item sliding, so Trog Shot's not viable. I'm sorry.
just do it anyway, forehead.
Just do it anyway.
Can't you? Just stand behind it and shoot it.
Yeah, but the issue is that by the time you roll back behind and aim up again will likely start moving right away again. It's a lot easier in HD because you can item slide to get behind the tail really quickly and then have a few seconds to aim up.
Ooh, right, not even going for Crypt Shot.
Not even going for Crypt Shot.
Oh my god, yeah, Grandma's really buff. I realized when she's using the bow.
Did you see those squats? Whew.
Oh yeah, I did not notice that actually. Wow. And pop again instead. Sub 2 is not possible.
Yeah, unfortunately, Reich took a while to do the first phase of the Puppet Ganon fight.
Yeah.
And this is what Grandma's weightlifting exercises is. She's just hoisting her own self up with only her arms on the rope.
Exactly, and that's why she's just got those massive arms.
And here is Final Fight. And Freak is not getting the draw really. Oh well, that works, I guess.
Ooh, and that's a nice slide. That could have easily not worked. We hadn't jumped up below there.
And this is the one cycle there. The failing quick spin. Ooh. Zelda.
Zelda obviously being amazing at sniping. Always firing the shots exactly when you wanted to.
And GG.
Yeah, GG. Good run from good runs all round, I guess.
Right, so before Riek gets in here, I'm gonna do a quick shout out to the runners. Gymnast and Riek did a really good job on the run. So give them a follow. And if you like the commentary or want to check out me, Cal, or like Epikashi, who's might also stream, you can do that on our links there. And the Riek should be joining us for an interview just a few minutes.
Is this true, Jim? Did you get killed twice by Zelda in one day?
I don't think it was twice in one day, but it definitely happened a few times on separate days.
Wait, I thought it just did the end in a day. Like,
I'll send him a message. It's fine.
come on, Cass.
Zelda disappears because her animation just resets. Eventually,
Oh,
she's
yeah, she's gone.
back and hug Link again.
Welcome.
GG.
Oh. Looks like...
That's why. Hello.
Hello, Reich.
Hello.
Yeah, congrats on the win, dude. That was sick
Thank you.
fast.
Well, yeah, I seem to make all the right decisions.
Great job, guys. That was a really good race. Like there was quite a while in between them. But at most points, it was a very close race.
That's good
So-
to hear.
Yeah. So right, we had the same question with Jim. But what was your biggest regret in this race? What would you rather done earlier? Maybe what would you rather done later? What would you rather just done until?
I wouldn't say I have any regrets about some choices that I made. Just how sloppy, well, most of the run went.
Ooh. And
Think about the windmill.
yeah, I was gonna say what went on with the windmill. We had a bit of an issue.
So I actually put the wind south to use the leaf to get onto that higher platform. And when you press the button and the wind is to the south, it doesn't activate.
So you thought you'd
yeah.
set it all up. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
So what's your stance on the hero's charm? Why wasn't that on?
Honestly, I don't know. I have no clue what it looks like, but I thought it would be way better for like a first grandma appearance to not have it like that.
Oh, fair enough. Got to display grandma in all her glory.
Yeah.
That's a way
Display
better reason than
The
Jim had.
beautiful facial expressions.
The best part is whenever you actually go heal grandma, there are just two grandmas over there. So yeah, if I would do anything like better, is actually learn how to get storage from a chest. to actually
Yeah,
speed up go mode for most of the temples.
Yeah, pretty much every temple except Tower of the Gods benefits heavily from chest storage.
Yeah, I've tried playing with it this afternoon. I just couldn't get it.
Yeah, it is quite difficult getting storage from a chest. Oh, we've got a question. Will Grandma make a return?
Absolutely, and I encourage all racers to actually use her. Or yeah.
Is she optimal?
Well, is there like any difference between models?
Fair enough. How does it
How does
feel
it feel
the
aiming a
bow?
bow with Grandma's buff arms?
Terrible. I actually forgot she was this buff. I mean, it's not that big of a handicap. Still, it does like take up a lot of the screen.
Yeah, will you be making a new voice pack for Grandma?
We need to ask Wu for that, or the person who made it.
Fair enough.
Who did make it? Uh, Not too important. Hollow Knight made it.
Cool.
Also, a 135 on your end. That's is that a new record for race mode speeds?
That's my fastest since race mode was implemented. Yeah. With the old tournament settings, I got a 126 one time.
Yeah, for me it was a 129, I believe. In a race against Linkus, he got a 125 at that point. Those were also crazy seats.
How do you like to see it?
I
mean,
liked
I
it.
thought-
This is
Yeah, I thought the seed was great.
this is one of Math Girl's better seats, honestly.
This has to be your best.
Yeah. Well, I guess has anyone got anything else they want to say?
Did you want to do a
Sounds-
race lullaby?
Not tonight. It's too late.
Okay.
Fair enough. I guess we'll wrap it up there again. So once again, big shout out to the runners for an amazing race, and of course, if you want to check us out on the commentary team and F Yoshi on the tracking, you can check out our links in the chat now. There might be some more randomizer tournaments. In fact, later today if you're on the in America, or tomorrow morning early some time. Or if not, there could be one on Wednesday as well, when I'm going to be racing. But apart from that, I think goodbye. GG, everyone.